Hello guys, Damien Jones here again for you today. And today I thought I would share with you and have a little chat about some lovely nostalgic figures. Two of my personal favourites from the Star Wars line, the original Star Wars line that is. The type that we all, well, those of us of a certain age anyway, grew up with. We have the Imperial Royal Guard. Always loved this figure as a kid. And the big bad himself, Darth Vader. I thought what we would do is we'd take a look at these two. I only have, I should say I've got three, but one's a bootleg. I have a Stormtrooper as well, if you look back on some of my earlier videos. As a bootleg Stormtrooper at 12 inches by, let me see, was it Crazy Toys, I think? Very good toy, very good figure as well. But today I wanted to share with you these two official releases by Gentle Giant. We've got Darth Vader by the played by the late great Dave Prowse, and on the Gentle Giant figure he comes on the original Star Wars card. When I got him when I was a kid, he would have come on the Return of the Jedi, or even the Empire Strikes Back, because I had this particular figure down here quite a few times in my childhood. And obviously the Emperor's Royal Guard only ever come on a Return of the Jedi card. And again, this has been lovingly recreated in this enormous 12-inch scale. We're going to take a look at some of the details of the figure. Obviously the cards are very nice. I really wish they'd have done a Return of the Jedi card though for the Darth Vader, but they only really seem to have released the original 1977 Star Wars one. But nonetheless, I got a great deal on my Darth Vader, and I'm very pleased to have it because I think these are going for over £200 now. I did pay through the nose for me Emperor's Royal Guard. I did pay through the nose for that because it is a much rarer figure. I just had to have it. I loved this figure as a kid. I loved it. I know it's simple, but it just looks so cool, doesn't he? This is the original down here, the little 3 3/4 inch figure. He came with like a staff and this lovely velour type cloth cape, and there's also an underskirt there as well. Even if you got this figure without any of the accessories, it's still a really nice detailed sculpt. And well, as I say, I had to have it in the 12-inch by Gentle Giant. My only reservation about the Gentle Giant version is, if you look at the staff, and I am being fussy, if you take a look at the detailing on the staff, the one by Gentle Giant, firstly, it's not as long as the original, you know, in scale, and the detailing on the original is a lot greater, I think. See, there's like 3 bands around there, and on the one by Gentle Giant they seem to be, well, not there. There's details of hand grips around where the hand goes, but it's really not the same staff as what we see here on the original from 1983. But the figure itself, I mean, the type of cloth used for its cape and the head sculpt is very, very accurate. I would imagine it's been 3D printed on the new one. My original one here, the colour in the cape has faded a little bit, but it's still an acceptable one. It's all original anyway, which is the main thing. So there's our Emperor's Royal Guard in 12-inch scale, which is actually a very rare figure to try and come by if you try and hunt one of these down on eBay. I think they were made in limited numbers. You know, I have had this figure, you know, the original of this on the card before now, and I'm not just talking about when I was a kid. I've actually bought it since, but the bubble was all yellowed and everything, and that's pretty much why I collect these vintage ones loose now. I'm very much a perfectionist. So that's him anyway, and I think you'll agree it's quite a loving reproduction of the original, with the exception of the staff, which I think they could have added all the details in if they'd have wanted to, but that's a small criticism. Over now to Darth Vader. It's flawless. All of the details are there in 12-inch scale. Sorry about the glare, by the way, on my camera. All of the details, the paint application, the facial sculpt, everything, right down to the lightsaber, complete with the tip, is all completely authentic to the original 3 3/4 inch one. I'm actually really lucky with my original one. It still has the tip, and this is the I mean, I have a few Darth Vaders because I collect the regional variations. I think this one's a Palatoy one. I'm not sure, I'll have to check. This one is a Palatoy one, I think, not a Kenner one. But whichever one you find, they nearly always got the tip missing. And I'm really pleased that my one has still, well, this particular one anyway, has got the tip. All of my other Darth Vaders, I think I've got about 4 or 5, they're all missing the tip, unfortunately, which is a shame. But let's have an extreme close-up of the original. All the little details there on our original figure. I think you'll agree the 12-inch one is absolutely magnificent. Either of these two Gentle Giant figures, if you want to try and get any of these, looking for them on eBay, you're probably going to need to be paying over the £200 mark for each of these now. Now, I will confess I did pay through the nose for the Emperor's Royal Guard because I've got such nostalgia for this figure. I really love it. I did pay through the nose for this. I did pay full whack. But the Darth Vader figure I actually got for only £50. Yeah, aren't I a jammy devil? You wouldn't even get the original for £50, but if I wanted to replace this, I would probably be looking at the £200 mark. I'm absolutely amazed when we're looking at the original figures now from the 70s and 80s. It absolutely amazes me the prices people will pay for them on card now. It just absolutely blows me away. Boba Fett, I mean, you're talking at like 700 to well over £1,000 on the card, and if you've got a tri-logo version, oh, you're in the money. So if you do have any of these left in your collections, keep hold of them, look after them, because really, no matter what condition they're in, they're all worth a lot more now than they were back when we were kids. Good God, I think my mother would have paid maybe about £1.50 back in the day for the Emperor's Royal Guard, and probably about the same for Darth Vader as well. Darth Vader's actually a very common figure really to find, but to find him with the original tip on his lightsaber is an absolute nightmare, because that nearly always got broke off. And to find the Emperor's Royal Guard with his original staff, because you've got to be aware there's an awful lot of reproduction muck going about as well. Replacement staffs and stuff. I mean, that's okay if you haven't got a lot of money and you want to try and restore something that you've had a long time. It's absolutely fine. It's acceptable. It's your collection at the end of the day. That's the way I see it. But for me, unless it's an incredibly rare figure and they're asking silly money for a replacement weapon, then I will use a reproduction. But as best as I can, I always try and get the originals. But there it is, guys. There's the Emperor's Royal Guard and Darth Vader. Both 1983, I would imagine. Although all the Darth Vaders, the originals, are all stamped 77 because they all use the same mould on them. Yeah. So 1977 to 1983, these two figures came out, and post 2000 we have the Gentle Giants 12-inch jumbo replicas, which I think are absolutely magnificent. And if you're a Star Wars fan, you must at least have one figure that was a favourite as a kid that you would like to see jumbo sized like this. Go and have a look for them anyway. They're out there, and bargains are out there too. As I say, I got my Darth Vader for only 50 quid, which was an absolute bargain. I'm not saying that you're going to be so lucky, but keep your eyes open. You never know what's about. Alright? Well, that's me for now. My name's Damien Jones, and thank you for watching. And welcome to my new subscribers as well. I'm very grateful for that. And I will see you all again very soon with something else. Cheerio for now, and take care. Bye bye.